snap. I don't know what kind of math that was, but hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to another Markland Mondays conversation. That's right. It's been a while since we've done one. It's been, quite honest, we did two tonight. So if you missed the first one, welcome back. If you're here for the first time, welcome. Appreciate y'all having us. As you can see, like I said, it's been a while since we have done a Markland Mondays conversation. The reason being, quite a lot has happened in the last couple of months. Your boy has gotten married. That's right. Starting all over again. And right now I am in a great place. I'm happy as hell. And things are going well right now, y'all. As you can see, we're in a new space, new studio. We've been doing a lot in the interim, like I said, both personally and professionally. In fact, let me know what you think of the studio. I would love to get y'all's opinion. If you got something good to say, yeah, let me hear it. If you don't, keep it to yourself. Nah, I want to know. Let me know what you think. Tonight, as we always do, before we get into it, but first things first, tonight's Markland Mondays conversation is going to be, the topic is intimidation, right? But before we get into it, the first thing, tonight's drink of the night is straight hand dog. Your boy's chest just on fire. If you have any drink suggestions, your favorite drink, let me know in the comment section. Send me a text, send me a DM, whatever. Say, hey, Chris, next week I want you to try this one. We'll give it a shot. If you're chosen, hey, who knows? All right. Let's see. Kind of excited, y'all. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend. Every week we're going to be having different conversations. And, as always, I focus on relationships. Black love, specifically love in general, right? And what I do in my books, there's a reason why it's called Author Christopher Markland. I've written 2 books, Desperately Seeking Exclusivity, and my second book, Desperately Seeking Pleasure. My third book, Desperately Seeking Clarity, that's going to be released soon. What I talk about in my books is, they're nonfiction, and I tell stories of love. Black men, black women coming together, finding love, maybe not, it's the pursuit of that love, those relationships, that happiness, right? And also what I do is I do reviews of the television show Ready to Love. If you've seen the show, it comes on the OWN television network every Friday. They're in season number 4. And what it is a competition style dating show where, 10 men, 10 women come together at the start of the season, and they get whittled down until they end up with usually 3 couples. This season is 4. And, they have different things that they learn each other. Sometimes there's compatibility. Sometimes there's not. People get sent home. People stay. What I do is I review that show and I discuss I analyze how the show itself and the people on the show, how they in turn correlate to dating as a whole, relationships, and the pursuit of love, right? One of the things that happened was in the first season and in this latest season, season 4, is one of the contestants said that men were intimidated by them, meaning that when men found out what they did or what their occupation was, that the men just wouldn't approach them. And it turns out that both of those women, their fields they were both attorneys. And it wasn't, as I listened to both of these ladies say that, think about it, like I said, it was on 2 different occasions. As I listened to these ladies speak about how men wouldn't approach them, it kind of got my spidey sense tingling, because I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna call BS on that one, because I just don't see men being intimidated. But I was like, all right, I talked about it in the reviews, but it wasn't until recently, I want to say it was last week, I'm driving along in the whip, listening to The Breakfast Club. Now, Angela Yee, she has a segment on the show called Ask Yee. A young lady called in and she was like, hey, Angela, I can't get men to approach me. And, for whatever reason, these men are intimidated by me. And she went on to tell her story about how, just dating was difficult for her. And then she said that men were intimidated because of her job. Y'all, this young lady, I don't know anything about her. Obviously, it was on the radio, so I couldn't see her. She was a school teacher. Now, I've got 2 sisters that are school teachers. I know plenty of school teachers. You scroll down your Facebook page. You personally, y'all in the audience, a couple of y'all may even be school teachers yourself. So no disrespect to my school teachers. Y'all have a very difficult job, and I appreciate y'all because ain't no way in the hell I could be looking after some of these raggedy kids out here today. But I appreciate those of y'all that do. But the bottom line is there's nothing intimidating about being a school teacher. Like I said, no disrespect to the job. Lord knows it's a gift. It takes just a spirit to be able to do that job, but it's not an intimidating job in the least. Okay. So when I heard that, it just got me to thinking because like I said, we were preparing, to bring Markland Mondays back and so I was going over different topics, different ideas that were just bouncing around. And when I heard that, I was like, yeah, we got to talk about intimidation because quite honestly, I just don't see it. Now, if y'all see it, let me know in the comment section. Hey, the chat's open, and we're also going to, you see the link there. If you want to be a part of the conversation, by all means, you can jump in because I want to hear what y'all have to say about this one. Of course, I am going to be running my mouth, but I definitely want to hear what y'all have to say. Okay? So one of the things that, as I was listening to the conversation, as I was on the radio, I was like, yo, it makes no sense. So I got to thinking about it. A lot of these women, because I've heard different women say this, as I've heard, women say that, hey, men were intimidated by their job. As you really listen to them and get to know them and watch how they move, it turned out that it's not a matter of being intimidated by your job. You're just not a very nice person. Your personality is just not very good. That's just the bottom line. Okay? Hold on one second, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. We are building this thing as we do it. Like I said, this is a new thing that we're trying. Like I said, new studio. Hey, it's some growing pains, y'all, and I appreciate y'all sticking through it. We're gonna get this thing right. But anyway, what I was saying was that the women on the show, and just in general, women, because I've spoken with different women who do have some pretty high profile, powerful jobs, as it were, doctors, a couple lawyers, that kind of thing. And, I've heard not all of them, but one of them has said that. And as we got to talking, I realized, the problem isn't your job and men intimidated by it. You just ain't nice. You're just not approachable. And that's really and truly what it boils down to, in my opinion. All right. So, the first woman on the show, Ready to Love, the first season, she said that men were intimidated by her. And then this current season, the young lady that was on there, she said she was an alpha female. We're going to talk about that in a second. I'm not a big fan of that alpha female stuff, but, we're going to touch on that too when it comes to intimidation. If you've watched any of my reviews, you know that one of the things that I like to say is men hunt, right? I love me some nature shows. And I say that men hunt because, quite honestly, we do. And the first thing that we see is what we see. And because we see you, because we're attracted to you, whatever it is that, we're attracted to, could be the big booty, could be the whatever, we're attracted to it and we're going to approach it, right? So if we're on the hunt and we approach you and come up to you, if we realize that, what we thought was some fresh meat is actually kind of ragged, no, we're going to back up off of you. It's not because of your job. It's once again because of your personality. All right. And also, if a man isn't hunting for you, it's not because he's intimidated. He's just not attracted to you. So it doesn't matter what your job is, what's your occupation, your job title, your, whatever it may hold. Most men are not intimidated by any of those things. I've seen a garbage man, right? No disrespect to my garbage man. You're holding it down. Y'all, I used to drive trucks, and I promise you, I have pulled the brakes on an 18-wheeler because I saw this young lady walking down the street. Well, she wasn't walking down the street, and where was she? It was a couple of times. But anyway, I'm like, hey, what's happening? I'm here just, your standard truck driver is like, hey, let me holler at you. Now, she was driving, I think one lady, I know for a fact she was driving a Corvette. That's one lady in particular. It's like, hey, what's happening? And the reason being is it does not matter for a man. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Like going back to the garbage man analogy, right? If he's doing his route, hanging out the back of the truck, and this young lady comes running out with her trash can like, hey, come get my, trash or whatever, right? If he's attracted to her, he's going to holler, hey, what's going on? And start a conversation from there. It doesn't matter what his job is. It's just that he's attracted to her. And if she gives him some play, guess what? He's going to talk to her. It doesn't matter what she is or what she does. He's not going to be intimidated, quote unquote. She could be Rihanna running out there. Could be Beyonce pushing her trash can out to the curb. If she's cute enough, he's going to holler. It doesn't matter. All right. Now, what does intimidate men? Other men. Okay. Let's use, and I love some analogies, y'all. But let's say, for instance, you have a situation where you go to it's a party. You have 30 people there. You got 20 dudes, 10 women. Automatically, there's an imbalance. So when men shoot their shot, the weapon that they use is the strongest one in their arsenal. And for some men, it could be money. You got a dude who's got a, 6-figure income. He's holding it down. So he's got money, disposable income. You got another guy, he lives in the gym 24/8, just swole up for no damn reason. So of course he's physically attractive. That's what he's going to lead with. He's one of them dudes that never wears a damn shirt. Bastards. Anyway, he just swole the hell up. And what he usually can lead with being attractive, when you have 6 other dudes at that same party who are just as buff, just as swole up, they got to walk indoors sideways because they're so damn big, his thing doesn't necessarily stand out. It's kind of like, lions, peacocks, whatever the case may be. The male of the species uses whatever we can in order to gain that woman's attention. So for some dudes, they gonna pull up with the stereo just beating for no damn reason. You got some dudes, like I said, just swole the hell up. Or you got dudes like myself, just silly as shit and just crack a joke or two. Why? My thing is personality. I will make you smile and laugh. Next thing you know, it's like, tee, you're with me. It's like, damn, how did I get here? He's not that cute, but damn it, he made me laugh. That's how we move. That's how men operate, right? So if the only thing that can intimidate a man when it comes to approaching a woman is another man. That's my personal opinion. If y'all agree with me, let me know. If you want to join the chat and be like, Chris, you are full of feces, I need to know. But personally, this right here, to me, I'm sorry, y'all. That's just how, it comes across to me. All right. So if you want to join the chat, the link is right there. Just click it, and I'll bring you into the conversation, and then we'll take it from there. Okay. So looks like we got a little lag situation going on. All right. Hold on one second. That is low latency. Okay. It's definitely a little bit lagging behind, so just trying to figure out why we got this lag. I'm fine with that, but let's see why. It's kind of weird though, right? I tell you what, boy, this YouTube streaming stuff will drive you to drink. So anyway, we are back. Are we back? Not quite sure what's going on, but I know that one of the things that we do have going on is obviously, for those of you that are watching, got a little bit of a lagging issue. I don't know why we're just dragging like this. It's kind of weird, but what can we say? So like I said, I want to hear from you guys out there. You heard my thoughts on being intimidated, or men being intimidated by women and their jobs and so forth. I personally don't agree. I think that that's just not the case. Obviously, certain people do. But I just really and truly think that it just boils down to not a matter of, being intimidated per se, or, men just don't like you. Men just won't approach me because they're scared of my job, and they're scared of what I do, or they're scared of how much money I make. And, no. I just 100% wholeheartedly disagree with that. If you think that I'm off base, let me know. Jump in the comment section, or if you want to actually join me live and we can have a conversation about it. If you think, you know what, Chris, I'm about to give you a piece of my mind. Well, the link is right there. Just click it and I will bring you in and we can have this conversation. All right. I'm still trying to figure out why we're lagging. So, hey, like I said, this is new. This is a new studio that we're in. Obviously you can see from behind me and just, how we're trying to we're improving the broadcast, and every week we're going to get better. This is our first time here, so like I said before, there are going to be some growing pains. Gonna keep working on this right now, so y'all bear with me if you join in. Okay, I got it. I think I see the problem. Okay, well, I tell you what, guys, I appreciate you joining me tonight. Next week, we're going to be doing it all over again. I think I have an idea as to what the topic's going to be, but I'm not going to put it out just yet. So once again, y'all, I appreciate you jumping in and joining us on this one. This is our first time out the gate. We got a little bit of, growing pains, like I said. So thank you so much. As always, y'all, stay determined. And for my Ready to Love fans out there, I know that, I haven't done my review this week. It will be dropping tomorrow. So y'all have a great day. Have a great rest of the week. And y'all stay determined. Thanks.